Good morning. How we doing? We going crazy already. Timothy, thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate it. Steam locomotive. Steam locomotive. Scott Avian, hello. David does, but wasted mine. Maybe I've done, I guess I don't know if I would consider it sketching, but maybe I've done a little bit. Maybe you write. I don't know. Riot, hello. Timothy, hello. Magison, Jezzy, Ravenlord. Who else we got in here? I think Onoraman, Pretend Object, hello. Termican, hello. How are we all doing today? We are a day closer to holidays. And I want to finish some of my Seraphon. So we're just going to hop around today. Today, we have our, for alligator, Kroxigors we've been working on. Is the sub goal thingy not updated? So when we hit the goal, I can't extend it. I have to do another one. So I reset it after the other day when we hit it. I wish I could just extend it, but apparently that's not a thing. Slam, hello. How are you? We've got our fur alligators. I worked on them a little bit last night, so they are closer. I kind of want to get them to where I can do basing today, so we're gonna work on them. And then I tried to match up our little skink riders with my chocobos, but I don't know. Some of them are kind of hard to match up, so I don't know. We'll go from there. But we need to finish the little lizards too, so that's what I've got. And then if we feel like it... Oops. Well, we have these to build at some point. Which I think have to be the little chameleon Pokemon, little Kecleon. So I think that has to happen too. So they're here in case we want to work on this. We're just gonna hop around. Liam says, guess who's got 2 thumbs? Has been crunching preparation for the last week. Only, oh no, I see a date further on. Only to be told the day before that one of his examiners has a raging feverish illness, and now the defense has been moved to the 3rd of January. Sorry, Slam. But hey, more prep time. More time to do the things. Right? I feel like that could be... I mean, it kind of sucks, right, with holiday plans. But if you needed the time, you got the time. Right? Ah, thank you, David. Appreciate it. Neck muscles look creamy. The Kerrigan skull. Shady rocks there. I'm so happy with how all the leads have turned out. I'm so happy with them. They've been so much fun. Jump around. Jump. I was 50-50 in it. More time, but also more time. Yeah, more time to worry about it, but more time to prepare. So, well, I mean, yeah, does your plan change? Do you just keep on keeping on? I guess is my question. Guess it depends on holiday plans, right? Alright, I think we're gonna start with our fur alligators. I did some gold highlights. I'm gonna go ahead and with our last thing of gold. We need to finish up their little necklaces and their club or axe things. And then I think I'll get them unbasing and do a final kind of look through them. I think we'll get it today, yeah. Sweet, so welcome in. How are you? That's the plan. Keep it on all aspects, just a little less frantic. Yeah, I think maybe it'll be okay. But it do kind of suck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that plans have now changed with holidays as part of that. But you got this. You got this. How's it paying karaoke when, though? I mean, we're already talking about doing a drawing stream instead. Throwing some karaoke. I mean... Kroxigors, yes. They are very, very strong lizards. But that's all you got today. How are you guys? I don't want to start too many more things before we go on holiday break. I did start priming a whole bunch of Imperial Fists, though. The plan is to start them as soon as we are back. So, got priming done well, not done. I've got a few more left to prime. The airbrush and I started fighting, so I didn't quite finish them, but I got most of them. So that'll be that and Chaos Knights as soon as we get back. So are we going to put your own music into Beat Saber? I think so. Because I know one of the TikTok ladies does the, like, really meme songs. I don't know how to do it, but I think you can. She'll do all the, like, trending stuff. You had to download Imagine Dragons to keep going. To be honest, my spray booth lighting also didn't work on one side for about a year, because I didn't realize the lights had to be pushed in way further on the other side for some reason. Oops. Oh, did I miss something? Wasted mine. Sorry. Let me catch up here. I'm told my spray booth lighting is your fault. Always blame Slam. So it could be. The Slam, it could be. I believe it's not very legit to do so. Okay. There are mods let you add songs mapped by community. There we go. We're looking at mods. Need to sideload them. Exalted, welcome in. How are you? There's a way, but you have to map it. Oh, okay. The regulated patch lives. Okay, so you're looking at, yeah, modding them in at this point. Hey, Titan, welcome in. Those fists you're painting red trim shoulders. I have no idea. They have primer on them, and that's all I know at the moment. How are you? Welcome in. The ones that are primed are for Alive and Madness. I'm gonna basically bounce between the two Imperial Fist armies here. But they'll all get done. How are you? I don't know what I know we've got a lot of decals and stuff to do. That's all I know. The naughty stuff. Getting naughty with Beat Saber. Hey, Black, welcome in. That's a beast. We've got 3 of these beasts. These are Kroxigors for my Seraphon army. And they are painted like a fur alligator, the Pokemon. So we've got 3 of these big beefy lizards that we're trying to finish up today. And then I've also got my Raptadon Hunters that are Chocobo scheme. And I've got to figure out which skinks go on each of them to get them finished up. So that's what I've got. What have you got today? Let's see, doing well. Had a bit of drink last night. Ooh, at a Christmas party. Luckily didn't go overboard. Glad to hear that. Hope sounds like party went well then. Good, good. Anyone else doing parties and stuff here, end of year? We got some good news here. Scott is now going to be fully remote starting next year. So he has to go in this week, which honestly is kind of good because he's got stuff to pick up at the office. But then he's here and stuck with me full time. Full time. Slam says, side note, if you ever feel like scientists are smart, I saw a Nature article earlier. Nature's on the 2, journals, okay. That started a discussion on a particular protein by saying, according to Wikipedia, and then just said a wiki link. Amazing. Amazing. What color is the recess on the horns? That is Seraphon sepia. We're going to do a bit more on those here later. Osirin, hello, how are ya? Noob, hello, how are ya? He's been upgraded to full-time Sadie Wrangler, yep. He got a promotion with working from home. Hyper's got fully remote as godlike. It's been... I hate that they, kept it back from them for so long. Because it's really clear they kept it as, a happy holidays, here's your Christmas thing. You get to work from home now. But you know what? At least it's happening. So, it's here now. Finally. We'll have to make sure that, if he needs anything else for his, I'm gonna say office. Where he sits up front. His window office out front. If he needs anything. Soros looks really cool. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, is there anything you're working on Blackout? So I'm passing all the YouTubers somewhat frequently watch, so that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. That's, yeah, that's hard. And says, how could you laugh out of a university course submission? I have no idea how they managed to get that past the editors. Yeah. Everything's here this morning. Pretty good, Osirin. We're getting started for the day. Trying to clear the desk before I go on vacation here. So I've got basically the Chaos Knights will stay on. And now I've got some more Imperial Fists coming on. Everything else though, I don't want to get cleared out of here. Hey JC Filmworks, welcome in. First time here, and this is neat to watch. Thank you so much for coming to check it out. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Do you also work on miniatures? For anyone who may be new, it sounds like we've got some new friends in here this morning. throw my socials in. There's some of what we like to work on. So my Instagram, my TikTok have a lot of my works. If you want to check out, we do a lot of Warhammer here. So I play and paint 40k and Age of Sigmar. I also really love a board game called Kingdom Death. I'm going to give the creepy mini warning because this guy's creepy. So, heads up. Here is Atnas from Kingdom Death, that I am also working on and trying to finish today so I can get photos of. He is one of our other projects at the moment. I figured Krampus Santa Claus, a good holiday project for us. But yeah, welcome on in. We're happy to have you. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. We kind of just nerd out, but if you have questions, let me know. Let me catch out here. Reading the rules for taking a cert exam at home, you must be fully dressed. There's always a story. There's always a story. Would you rather me give you just the sprues from the exhibition? The whole box, please. That way I don't lose a sprue. Yeah, whole box. The more that I can sit in a spot and not lose, the better. Just because we have so many projects going on here. And CJC says, I'm good. I do some Star Wars build kits. Okay, that I custom paint as a hobby, but I don't have as much time for it as I like. That's awesome. Well, welcome on in. We're happy to have you. 8-Bit Delight, welcome in. Kingdom Death is so good. Are you working on some too? Let's see. Norma says, I got the pleasure of going to visit the drama-causing family this afternoon. Grab keys, we have stashed there. I'm sure it'll be drama-free, I'm sorry. That's the hard part of, sometimes the hard part of holidays. Is that part right there. Did we lose the Owl Redeem? They weren't working. And I don't know. I don't have the energy to go put them all back. Maybe later, if I can find something more reliable, we'll put him back. But for now, he's just hidden. I just went ahead and killed it for now. Atlas came out really nice. Thank you, Termican. Yeah, I want to do one more little bit on skin tones. And probably one more pass on the non-metallic, and then I'm going to get photos. I'm ready to move on. He was a lot of fun, but I'm ready to set him aside and work on something else now. So we'll do that. Sly, welcome in. How are you? Probably get the majority of the box eventually anyway. I was going to say, unless you wanted something to like build and work on yourself, I'll take that whole box so I don't lose anything. What supplies users? Oh, no worries. Yeah. If you want to see, we have exclamation gear. Those are actually affiliate links, so thank you to everyone who uses those. But I've got different paints, different brushes. If you have any questions, let me know. But the gear link is kind of an easy way to look at all of that all together if you want to look through and see what I've got. I say I play, but I can't paint to save my life. There's a Kingdom of Death's so good for painting on too. You get so many different things to paint. You get to work with all the lanterns and the lighting, all the bosses, all the big minis. They're great. I wish I could play more. We don't have like a dedicated board game group. We have D&D group, and we have friends who will play Warhammer, but I don't really have like a campaign board game type group, so I don't get to play as much as I'd like. But when we get to, it's so much fun. So much fun. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. We're just trying to finish some Seraphon today. Anyone else doing some hobby today? What do we got, chat? Who's working on what? While I finish up our gold here. The other exciting news I have is on YouTube, which I think Sam put in chat, but I'll do it one more time just in case. The mini exchange showcase is up now. So if you guys want to go watch that, or if you want to watch it here after stream, we did a little showcase video of everyone who participated in the mini exchange. So that is live now. I'll throw it in the Discord too for after stream. Finished editing and everything yesterday, so then now that's up. Well, check it out. Let's see, working on a few docu-series episodes. Oh, for client currently. Very cool. Is Kingdom Death on tabletop sim? It is. Good look at that. Can't use the paint. That's the hard part, as I've already spent too much money on all the physical. But yeah, it might be worth it. So they're on Tabletop Sim, and then they actually have their own simulator. So like all the newer stuff will only be on theirs. I think they're actually gonna like go after Tabletop Sim if they do the new stuff. But yeah, I don't get to use the minis I've been working on. Whoa. What happens? See all caps. A certain big boy is getting airbrushed last night. Probably we borked him due to Slam messing up my lighting. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I don't know if we can, I'm afraid it's gonna be the end of the month and Wasted Mind's like, oh, I couldn't finish my project. It's all Slam's fault. I don't know if we can keep using it, but, you know, for that, okay. Yeah, spending too much on physical. Who would do that? Yeah, who indeed? Who indeed? Oh, yeah. But you know, it'll grow cool. I just need someone to come here and play it with me. I'm about to move to the UK, and we can just play all of our gigantic board games together. We can Monster Hunt into Elden Ring, into Kingdom Death, into Titanicus. And we'll just keep going. Let's see, I'm on attempt number 1 billion of printing the Terrain Effects gun. Turns out new cheap resin I got, doesn't like the winter cold. I have the worst mutant power amid a field of tech-breaking vibes around me. Whack Neto. Amazing. Magneto, I guess, sorry. There's a problem. Space does not exist in Britain. There's literally no space. That's okay, I'm just taking over Sam's place. Done. Solved. Next. Oh, you are? Yeah. Bye. No. I wish. I'm stuck in the Texas. Solved! Wait. Wait. Nikki's gonna kidnap Slam, lock in the basement, which is gonna be really small. Mod basement IRL. Moving internationally seems stressful with all the visa applications. Yeah, but I could play board games. I think you guys are missing the important part here. That we play board games. You guys, with your adult logical thinking here. I need you to throw that out the window. Enjoy the spiders, I'm out of my house. As it reminds me, I found a neat light that matches the one that broke for me. Another new design, more expensive. So surely it'll survive more than 3 months. Surely. Taking the space with tables and board games at all times. That's right. I think what else? Yesterday, ended up watching Scott with his sim racing. So his last race of the season. And then I finished the Alabasta arc of One Piece. I'm on to the next one. It was a very, very long arc. But I've now finished it. On to the next one. How does that work for you as a freelancer? I had an employment visa denied since I was a contractor. No native employer contract. Oh, I haven't actually moved. I'm stuck here. I have no idea what the actual logistics are. I'm just teasing my mod. I am 100% stuck here in Texas, so I don't know how it would work. I know that Britain has also put some weird like salary restrictions on people who move there too, which is kind of hard to read through the other day, but I wouldn't be approved anyway. Oh. Right. Keep working on our guild. Hey Medallion, welcome in. How are you today? We're working more on our Pokemon Kroxigors. Trying to get them finished up here before we take off for holiday. We're close. Close. Want to get them to where I can base them later today. That's the plan. We could now, but that's kind of difficult to do at stream. So. Texan's looking at Nikki going, we can't let our 100% Texan streamer leave. They've got plenty of Texas streamers. Austin is the hub for Texas streamers. They're all down there. They have plenty. I can go. Please. Please. Head out, lock and wrap up these sports vids. Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming to check us out. I hope videos and everything go well. We'll see you later. Bye-byes for now. Get your exam book for Friday. Let's go, Jazzy. Let's go. Right. Do your cert right before holidays. Remember those legally distinct Lord of the Ring busts I back? Yes. Copyright investigation on it. Good thing I already downloaded them. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, goodness. I guess. What was the name of that Kickstarter? Tony, welcome in. How are you? Think Badger also picked it up? Wandering Lands? Okay. You guys picked up that Kickstarter, I guess. Heads up. Warner Brothers filed it? Oh my goodness. Getting serious. Well, yeah, hope you got your files. There's only a date this week that had times. Oh, during the workday. Gotcha. But then it's done, it's taken care of. Don't have to worry about it. Someone was talking about that Kickstarter earlier. It's pretty blatant. They were distinct enough to not be seen as the actors. That's... I never know how all that works with, like, fan sculpts. I don't know what the actual legalese around all of that is. Especially with 3D printing stuff. It all seems like a very weird area to me. Legally, Warner Brothers has more money, so they win. Oh, there we go. I should have known. How silly of me for not thinking that. But yeah, like, just in general, like, 3D print stuff, I never know what makes it a fan sculpt versus... Now Warner Brothers is at your door. Something going on in Pirate Land. I saw someone STLs of GW models on Etsy. Did GW have a leak of their 3D sculpts, or someone scan the models? Someone doing a bait and switch? I have no idea. I know more and more of that is happening, but I don't know the details. I think the fact that it is easier to scan things in. Probably part of it. Knowing that the only time available is 9 a.m., so I gotta get up at a reasonable hour on my last day. But then you're done. That's the... I'm gonna keep silver lining it. Then you're done. You know? You don't have to worry about it over break. Get it out of the way. Then you're done. They're charging money for ads to the equation. Yeah, that is a lot of it. But yeah, like, people have Patreon. Well, I guess that is the answer, huh? It's through a Patreon. You're not charging specifically for a model. Maybe that's part of the answer. I do subscribe, sorry. People are complaining about ads, so the fact that you have ads in your thing. Iron Priestbot's trying to protect me here. But yeah. I guess that is part of it. It's Access GW is listed in it too. The description is suspect, probably a false file. Would it be for the Middle Earth though? Middle Earth battle game? If they feel like they're going after, if they have exclusive miniature rights. I usually book it the day I'm going to take it. Available slots didn't agree with me. Sir. Again, as long as you get it done. Subscription is just 3 websites, that's it. That seems weird. I guess we'll see. But yeah, maybe if you got that Kickstarter, make sure you download them. Oop, we completely missed the bottom. Hold on. Let's see, what else is going on? Any other hobby news, chat? I think I'm missing. I know we had new model yesterday with the Snake Lady. There was an Old World article. There was Kill Team stuff. Anything else I'm missing? I think a few of the other manufacturers have been doing Christmas sales. So if you're looking at, I think Neko Galaxy had free shipping. Looked like Big Child Creatives had some stuff also. You wanted to look. Here's that. Let's get his weapon. Do black with that jade highlight, I think. Neko Galaxy, don't tell me this. There is a code, so if you don't see the code, I can try and get it for you. But I believe theirs was free shipping. I just had an email about it the other day. Which they're shipping. It's not as bad as Big Child's, but I think it was a little. For shipping here to the States, that's decent savings on its own. For some reason, at Big Child Creatives is the most painful shipping I've ever had to pay for miniatures. I don't know what eagle they have flying their stuff over, but theirs is the very pain. Oh, I just stuck my finger in that. Good job, Nikki. Yeah, I think that's all the hobby news I've got. Or I've seen. Alright, there's that. We've got the other ones are the bone color. I am going to do one more wash on that, I think. Closer to the middle of the weapon. We'll stick with Seraphon for now. We may do a little bit of Agrax in the very center. But for now, let's keep it with Seraphon. I'm just going to keep adding washes to darken it. Can I use spackle to fill in Blood Bowl base slots? Yes. Yes, you can. Because they would have just they're the slotted bases, right? I know some of them have like where the ball goes or something. All of that you should be able to fill with just like milliput or green stuff or something. Slot it in the little hole for the ball, yeah. Yep, you can just fill those in. Alright, there's that. I guess we should start the actual jade too. We're gonna do a couple highlights on that, but nothing too crazy. Hey, Gaston Corky, welcome in. What gold are we working with here? You can actually find my whole gold workup at exclamation gold. It starts with Retributor, but the full workup is there if you want to check it out. How are you? What was I doing? Like that. And I don't remember which one's good, so I'll take both. I love when you look through a website art chart somewhere. 1 or 2 items have an asterisk. I have no idea what the asterisk actually means. Usually buried somewhere later. That says, going and doing highlights and stuff on the black works. Realizing that playing with these fellows, it's actually, oh, chips and paint. Time to varnish it up, but if they aren't already. I'm gonna get this paint ready. Okay, this is the bad one, I guess. Let's try this one. With my little paint mixer, I can revive that one, but for now. Alright. I wanted to wait till they were done to varnish, yeah. Yeah, if you're traveling a lot, like to the game store and stuff, they'll definitely get marked up quicker. But if you do a matte coat now, you can keep working on them. So don't let that deter you. I don't know how much more you were wanting to do for them, but I would say if you have another like tournament day or something like that, probably worth doing a quick varnish before you go. Just to protect them for that. Hey Gaddick Stupid, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on our big buff lizards. One more day. What you got going on? Doing a quick little edge highlight on our jade. And we've got our little hunters to work on. And then if we feel like hopping around, I've got some little chameleons I need to build. Because they're cute. I want to get started on them. Hey Magpie, welcome in. Varnishing a mini is like getting safe on a digital art project. It really is. How are you? Yeah, if you're worried about next step of something, it's a good time to just protect what you've got. Or yeah, if you're going up to the game store and just need to make sure they're gonna be okay. What you up to today, Magpie? My usual pace, so they may never be done. I believe in you, bud. I believe. But if you think it'll be some time, yeah, probably a good time to varnish. Hey, Cancel, welcome in. No, you responded. Oh, but I have to thank you again for the Atlas video. I was stuck on those antlers and the tentacles too. You're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad it helped. Some of those builds for Kingdom Death are the rough. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you want to see? Here's where he's at now. I'm going to try and get him, like, actually finished today. But here he is. Look at him. He's so creepy. So I've got, this is like my least favorite update to give is I have to finish the kiddos. So all the little, our bag of children has to get finished today. And then I'm going to try and get photos and everything. Yeah, it's like my least favorite hobby update to give. But then he'll be done, so. Just in time for Christmas. Just in time for all the naughty children. Oh, thank you so much. Is there anything else? I know you're building Atlas. Anything else you've been working on? Pioneering our Kingdom Death builds. I'm just glad it helped. I know I've been sitting there like, how the heck does some of us go together? But Atrina, welcome in. How are you today? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. For everyone coming in, we were working on, this is for my Seraphon army. So for Age of Sigmar, I've actually painted them like Feraligatr, the Pokemon. So they are joining my very nerdy Seraphon army. So I've got Pokemon, I've got Monster Hunter, I've got Hypnotoad, and we're just kind of adding references as we go. I've got Chocobos here on the table. So we're just having fun with it. But welcome on in. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're just nerding out. I'm alright. Going to a potluck being held for volunteers. Oh, at the museum today. Looking forward to it. That sounds fun. Are you taking anything that you're really excited about? What are we potlucking? And so you have the king and the gambler, and then they're all done. Yes, let's go. I need to do gap filling on the king. I keep forgetting. Again, the kiddos on the back is what I need to gap fill. These are really, really awful hobby updates I have to give, but such is Kingdom Death. Hey, Renan, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some very buff lizards. What are you up to? I think what I would take, like, if I had to, what I usually like to take for a potluck. I really love things you can just throw in the like crock pot and have available, like a dip or something. I like doing that. Something easy and keep coming back to. Volunteers not told to bring anything. Oh, the staff are providing. Okay, I understand now. Sorry. Well, I hope you enjoy. That sounds really nice. That they've done that. Neat. Just getting some lunch after a doctor's appointment. Enjoy lunch. And all the things done. I don't know if you can hear her in the background. Sadie's now outside playing. Maybe just loud enough you guys can hear her. May need to blend this in a little bit here after. Glad we got our highlight. All right, one more. I'm just using, this is Sybarite green after Monument Hobbies Jade green, which is so pretty. But we'll probably come back in with a little bit of the jade to even it back out. And then that's one more thing off the checklist. They're almost done. If I can get them based and Atlas finished today, I'm gonna be so happy. What is everyone else up to today? What do we got going on, chat? Trying to decide if I just go ahead and start Cyberpunk. I may do that tonight, honestly. Just go ahead and hop in. Ended up painting more last night while I was watching Scott, so I didn't play anything. Maybe it's just time to hop into Cyberpunk. Alright, let's go ahead and get our jade. Get that cleaned up. And weapons are almost done. We need it for the highlight on the other one anyway. Got too much water in my wet palette though. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, see, I have 4 days for the cert. I guess I should go find some practice exams. Oh, okay. You hadn't. I don't know if you had already been studying for it. Just needed a time. Yeah, that's a good plan. I need to do more of, kind of, speaking of studying, I've been learning Japanese on Duolingo, but I've only been doing, like, the minimum for my little practice streak. I need to do some more. I made it to the next little portion of the hiragana, so the writing portion. And realizing I forgot some from the previous lessons. So, I also need to do some studying today. Dude, hello! It's going well. How are you? We're back to work on lizards. Getting really close on them, though. I'm studying for it, but not much to do at work in time. Probably slowly study some more now. More dedicated study time. Tired hoot? I think a lot of us in that same boat here for final stretch before time off. I super duper did not want to get out of bed this morning. Kind of laid there for a bit, like, oh. I don't wanna. Alright, So part of why I'm going back over with the jade is I also did a bit of a... I was blacklining the jade designs, but I basically just made it a wash so that it would flow into the recesses easily. So I'm just brightening up where I did that too, and tying in the highlight we just did. A little bit of both. Just general cleanup. And then this one will highlight the actual, like, onyx with the jade. Just to keep it all together. I guess, does anyone have any hobby questions? Might be a good time. I'll also do the thing. We have a new YouTube video up today. It is for the mini exchange. So we did a showcase of everyone who participated in our miniature exchange. If you want to go see everyone's work, that's over on YouTube. Thank you, Scott. So that is up now. You can go check it out. I have no idea what you're saying. Sorry, Termican. One day we'll be able to. But no, not yet. Not yet. What paint tastes best? Oh, Scott says metals. I'm gonna disagree. I don't know, noob. What's your favorite paint? What's your favorite paint? It's not washes. I have accidentally licked my brush after a wash, and that is disgusting. Shiny and chrome. Scott and noob just like, witness me. Oh, good evening, Nikki-san. Thank you so much, Jerrican. I promise I'll catch up here at some point. Right now, yeah, I've got Nice Lawyer and White Umbrellas. Let's... Duolingo's got me learning a little bit of everything. Oh. Well, it was a good smell. There you go. There you go. Whatever it takes. I mean, we did those brackets on stream last week. Do we need to do... Just kidding. The brackets were fun, though. Finding out what chat's top potato is. That was pretty fun. That's the type of content you get over on our YouTube. Yep. Everyone gets to learn how much I absolutely love curly fries. I'm not sure. We're gonna work on tomorrow for YouTube. It'll be a surprise for all of us, I suppose. Probably be a very low-key day because I will have a stream and then I'm gonna go drop off the blade guard. So that's my day tomorrow. Then it's just prepping for projects for New Year. Didn't bag anything, but did take a quick rake to give Sadie some space. It's not 2 inches deep in leaves. Okay, good. I had that thought. It's like, do I need to just do it this afternoon? But I can't with my tattoo second skin. Is the only reason I hadn't. I'm not supposed to sweat. Or move my arms too much. Hey, Trader Legions, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on our big buff lizards again. Trying to get them finished up. We're close. We are close. I'm sure she appreciates it. Our little princess just can't be bothered to run through leaves. I'm good, working and lurking. How are you guys doing? Pretty good here. I think a lot of people in the same boat. We're just trying to make it to holiday time off. Thanks for coming to hang out. Hold sit for a little bit. Yeah, this one kept coming off the base. He's the one with the little frog rock. But I didn't want to glue him there just yet, so he just kind of kept coming off. So I'll leave him off for basing and then plop him back on. So, Mimoksha, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on some Warhammer. What you up to? Oh, Ravenlord, thank you so much for that sub for 34 months. Let's get you an ornament. Thank you for the support. 34 months of happy stream and chat time with super cool people. No, you. No, you. Let's do happy holidays with Ravenlord. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Archery is looking very, very pretty behind me. There we go. Oh, you guys can't see it. It is behind my chair, but it's looking very pretty. Thank you, everyone, for joining our subscriber tree. Don't you Uno reverse card my compliments? I just did. I just did. What are you gonna do about it? What I thought. Alright, we need to highlight the scales that we came back and did yesterday. We're down to just the little stuff on these guys. We've got his little feathers to highlight. I just stuck my finger in paint again. I'm a menace. Yeah, we're down to the little stuff. Oh no! Tattoo is preventing me from doing annoying chores. What a shame. I actually do hate it because I can't work out until it comes off. Which kind of sucks. Because Santa Scott got me a new workout bench, and I've used it once, and I can't use it again until later this week. And I'm sad about it. I want to work out. That's why I keep getting them, yeah. It's like, chores? Mm-mm. Ink me up. Shake my head, my head. I guess I should return it. Already done playing with it. I'm just sitting in the box for it. Like a cat. Already done. No. I have to get as swole as these lizards. This is the goal. Peak performance. I have to look like these lizards. This is the real training right here. Lizard goals. Live my best Kroxigor life. But yeah, I can't do any of that until it's done. I am glad. It's healing very easily, though. Just the second skin's kind of annoying right now. So he'll be ready to go here soon. I think if I have any other updates for you, I don't. When Nikki's that swole, I think Nikki's juicing. I would never. No. So chicken and broccoli for me, baby. Wasted Mind, speaking of practicing Japanese, do you want a Kit Kat? I've got a couple more to try. We Kit Kat it up? Thank you, Scott, for wasting your points. I appreciate it. Oh, he's actually got a little string thing on his tail. Yes! Let me know what you're picking, and I will try to match the best I can. I've only got like 5 flavors left, though. So hopefully we have a good match. Or an okay match. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't know that anything's gonna beat the matcha latte, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try. The rest of this, and then I'll try and find snack. I kind of want to do some more Kingdom Death tomorrow for stream. You guys want to Kingdom Death it up with me tomorrow? Hoping Atlas will be done, but maybe we pick out like a pinup or something to work on. I think it's dark chocolate. It's a black package with text on it. Oh, does that mean I get to green tea it up? That's the closest I have. I'm gonna green tea it up. If that's what it is. She's very growly today. Sadie is, I don't know. Having a rough day. Okay, I'm gonna try this. And then have a nap, because I'm pretty sure that's what it says. We'll have a nap. Oh, it's very green. It's very, very green. Yeah, it's green tea. Split pea Kit Kat. That's pretty good. I think I like the latte one better. But... So, normal. Alright. A little bit of silver. I should go in a normal Kit Kat, so you know, fit in with the cool kids. Go get you a Kit Kat. Get you that break. That Kit Kat bar. After wasabi and yuzu, dark chocolate Kit Kat. Kind of basic, a little bit. A little bit. Kind of like I have, one just says white, which I'm assuming is just white chocolate. That seems very boring to me. After all of the other white chocolates they've made. Crazy flavors. I'm kind of just saving it for the end at this point. That seems very tame compared to the rest of them. Alright. I don't know what some of this is on there. Little necklaces, but I think as long as they have a color, we're okay. We'll have to highlight that. We're so close on these little guys. I think I already did them on this guy. See, get the feathers and fancy stuff. Wait, what? What? Oh. Lizards Alive Menace, hello, how are you? What you up to today? Oh my gosh. It's the big base off screen. Oh, the our chocobos are off screen. That's what I've got today. We are actually really close to finishing up our Kroxigors. So I brought them on to work on. We also have these little cuties I can build. So we're just taking a lizard day. What are you up to? Oh, his inner hollow was called white. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm with you now. I gotcha. Very confused there. Yes, yes. Working, very slow time of year, so doing inventory. Oh boy. The fun stuff. Whoa. Well, hope it goes well. Hope you get it all done. Does seem like a slower day, just in general, as we all get ready for holidays. Works for me. I'm here for cozy day. Got the cozy sweater on. You take it easy here. I think tomorrow we'll Kingdom Death. I'll drop off commission, and then yeah. I'm kind of wrapped up. It's nice. Did some emails yesterday. I think I got back to everyone I need to get back to. If I did miss anyone, just let me know. I think everything else was kind of future projects. You get there, noob? I guess, is anyone playing anything good? Any video games, chat? I mentioned I'll be starting Cyberpunk. What else have we got? Hope Atnus makes it in the newsletter. That'd be so cool. I am sure there will be lots of Atnuses trying to get in. So we will see. He kind of has to get posted tomorrow for a chance at it. I feel like. So we're gonna take today to try and do that. If not, that's okay. I'm glad he'll be done. But yeah, we want a chance. I gotta do that here soon. So they can find him and grab it. Working through... Oh, Deliver Us Mars. I've heard good things. What do you think so far? I think I watched a tiny bit of a stream. I kind of came in late to it, so I didn't get a full watch of it. Straight A plus, nice. We love that. Yeah, it seemed interesting. I was just too late to really get a good look at it. He says, I made my Baldur's Gate 3 character. Wait until my trip starts to play it. Did I already ask what character you were gonna do? I did, sorry, I forgot. Are we nominating you as a Warhammer hobby hero? You can. You sure can if you'd like. I didn't even know if they were still doing that. Graphics and gameplay PC, acceptable. Not the strong point. Gotcha. Go in for story. Alright, there's feathers. Alright, we need to highlight one here. His little bracelets. I think he's ready for a base. Oh, the scales on the tail, I keep forgetting. Dragonborn Fighter. I punch. That'll be fun. Punching, always fun. I'm spoiled. I always play something with casting, so I always pick something with magic. I probably should try a character where I just punch, but I feel like maybe I would get bored. Because I don't feel like I have as much stuff I'm doing. Just go like with a car like romance guy. There you go. Make sure you priorities are in order here. That's the thing we have to look up. Not a build guide. Or like romance guide. A lot of jank, but not bad enough to really detract from the story. I question some of the design decisions of the characters in the game, but it's just not how my brain works. Hey Mullins, welcome in. Love the paint colors. Thank you so much. How are you today? We are painting our Kroxigors like Feraligatr the Pokemon. So I can't take credit, but it's been fun. How are you? Here is, you know the Pokemon. Here's our color scheme. Well, designs that characters make for certain structures and such. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Alright, got that. Let's go ahead and just finish up the weapon and then we'll call him good. 1 down, 2 to go. You have a lot of Warhammer. Oh, wait, did Sigmar to paint? What armies are we working on? What have we got? Oh, Mullins, thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate that. Let me get you. We are doing a subscriber tree with ornaments. So let me get you an ornament. Let's do Comfort and Joy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, what armies have we got? So I've got, for Age of Sigmar, I started with Skaven. I have a Skaven army. I've also got Slanesh when they did their big re-release. And now I've got Seraphon because they were too much fun to not pick up. So I've got Seraphon now. 19. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll put you up on our tree after stream. Got Sylvaneth, Ogre Motripe, and Soul Blight. Getting Slanesh for Christmas. Let's go. Love that. Welcome on in. Did they have, I can't remember now, did they have one of the Christmas boxes? Or just getting one of the other boxes for now? Oh, and Gloomspite gets 2. There's a question for a professional painter I always ask myself. You make a mini for display only, not playing with it. Do you use sealant on it? Yes. Or just the paint? I still seal it, yeah. I seal all of my minis. Just to protect them. I have very few pieces I don't play with, though. I've only got, like, a few display pieces. The sealant also helps as a way to, like, tie in all of the finishes together. So having it all one single finish and all matching does help with the overall look of it, I feel. So I do it as a way to tie the piece together, too. And on top of protecting the piece. Yep, I seal all of my stuff. Yeah! No worries. Is anyone else working on the Christmas boxes for Games Workshop? I know a few of us have picked up either Flesh Eater Court, like army boxes, Christmas boxes. Anyone working on those at the moment? My Christmas Warhammer was this box here, so. I'm so sorry. It snuck up on me. There's the latest Votana Marines in my pile. Thank you, Termican. I tried to get behind the mic. I don't know if it worked. Thank you. Okay, there's that. Not again. Nope. 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 Alright. I just willed a sneeze away. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Hello there. Willpower 100. I do need to step away for just 1 second because of my dumb sneeze. So I will be back in just a moment. So sorry. I'll be right back. And we'll keep working on our lizards. Okay, sorry. Sneeze break. Sneeze break. All right, I think our first boy is ready to go. I think he will get his basing here after stream. 1 down. Let's get our other 2. Oh, I say that. I want one little quick highlight, and then we're done. That's it. Promise. That's it, I promise. I think I want this other color, though. Thank you, Slam, for help. And Slam, we trust. No, in Spanish, I think. Speaker Polio, that's right. Oh. Why learn the actually useful language when I could learn Japanese? That would be silly. That would be silly. Okay, for real, we're done. Need to get back to Owl app. Otherwise it'll condescend me more. Oh no. What message are you getting, Slam? What message are you getting from the owl? I have the, I got the little widget for my phone, but it gives me just more and more unhinged photos as it goes on, so it's great. One of them, I need to send you the screenshot, but he's like painted his face on his booty. And he's just like, you want to practice? Just like, what? It's so unhinged and I kind of love it. The jade on the head of his pick looks here. Thank you. There's a lot of passive aggression. Yeah. That owl. That's silly, silly owl. I kind of love that they've just leaned into him being completely crazy, though. Like, their TikTok's great. Their Twitter's great. Just lean into him being absolutely insane. Uncanny Valley photos. Yeah, there we go. Just lean in and embrace the crazy owl. Trying to teach us Spanish. Spanish or vanish. I need that sweet sponsorship, noob. Maybe I reach out. And then we can all learn Japanese together. Wouldn't that be fun, chat? You can all be Yasashi Bengoshi together. That's all I got. Unless you want to learn white umbrellas. This is Shiroi Kasa. You can also have that. That's all I got. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick little wash on the silver we've done. So it's not just silver. We want just silver here. Spanish or Vanish. There's a German saying as well, but it's too harsh to tell. I know there's like a meme that had it for like every language, and it was really funny. I don't remember the others though. He's just crazy. And I kind of love them for that. Alright, for this one, we just need to highlight up the kind of bone for the axe. I feel like it probably needs one more wash. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to Agrax for the last one. Just to be a bit darker near the center. We'll do that for both of these. We'll highlight those up, and then I think we're good for these. They do have some little basing bits, which I guess we can get. One has just a rock, and this one has some of the, like, temple stone. I guess we can start that. Now we're kind of done. Fierce Lion, welcome in. How are you today? How's it going? We are trying to finish up our fur alligator Kroxigors. And then we got some Raptadon Hunters we're going to work on for a little bit, unless we decide we want to build. I kind of want to get the Hunters finished before we open up another box, though. Hey, Camburio! First time on channel, all the way from Brazil. Just suggestion, got your invite to the live from Twitter. Could you add the link for the stream in the comments? So I didn't know if that's the way to go or bio. I used to put them in my main tweet, but Twitter, being Twitter, doesn't give you the reach if you do that. Do you think comments would be better? I guess for anyone who uses it from Twitter. But thank you so much for coming to check us out. I appreciate that. Yeah, if that's better, I can do it. Comment would be good? Okay. I just know sometimes it gets a little messy on the timeline. But yeah, that's the, Twitter will suppress outside links is why I have stopped doing it. Because Twitter is... Either way, it's okay. I'm so glad you found us. How are you today? Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. It's hard to know what Twitter's going to do with it. Is the difficult part. But yeah, welcome in. We are working on... These are our Kroxigors. We're really close to getting them finished up, so I'm just trying to power through here so I can do their basing later. Welcome on in. Vegeta, hello, how you doing today? We are doing well here. These guys are really coming along today, so I'm happy. That seems to be getting ready for holidays here. So we're just vibing today. Just vibing. What do you think for basing? We'll match the jungle floor that I've been doing on the others. So I've got a scatter kind of base for it. I'm actually going to do, it's the easiest of easy basing, but I'm going to do a tutorial when we get back from holidays because I've gotten a lot of questions on it. But yeah, it's a mix of some scatter and then some dirt for texture base. It's supposed to look like Totodile. Yep. So this is the Feraligatr, his like evolved form. Well, that's exactly it. So I've got a bunch of different Pokemon in my army. So I have a Charizard as my Carnosaur. I have a Venusaur as my Bastiladon. We've also got Monster Hunter in there. I've got Anjanath as my Troglodon. So we have a bunch of nerdy references because it's fun for me. But that's exactly what it is. He says, I'm also doing well. Gonna paint my Ogre Hussar Musician today, or at least as much as I have time for. Let's go. I'm excited to see. Anytime I do forestry jungle bases, they end up looking like a nasty swamp. Uh-oh. I have found more ground cover is the way to go. So, like, I put the dirt down on the base, but really, I cover most of it. It's, like, just enough to, like, see through the stuff I put on. But yeah, I'm gonna do a tutorial when we are back. My plans for YouTube when I get back is that we'll have the December challenge to do, the showcase for. And then our anime repaint. I want to dive in. That's my plans. Where is... looking for Pallid Witch Flesh. One final highlight on all this. There we are. Oh, you go too heavy with the PVA. That's easy to do. Do you thin yours out also? If not, I can recommend thinning it with a little bit of water. So much work to do. Brave painter son. Turns out, to be a full-time creator, you have to create content. But now I've got some I'm excited to do. So it helps. Now that we've got YouTube partner, we need to use it for good. Get some fun projects on there. I do, but maybe not enough. Gotcha. You have violet warp scooters. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. You working on those today, Wasted Mine? I actually really enjoyed painting my little warp spiders. I know they're fine cast and crazy old, but I actually enjoyed them. I thought they were fun. No, use it for evil. Start beefs with larger channels. Or watch out, YouTube. I'll start a beef with Sadie. Sadie and I are gonna YouTube beef. When you painted your heart specs, how much did you paint the inside of the mouth? I got what I could, but I didn't worry about it too much. It was a lot of, like, putting the shade color in there. So base, a quick wash. I didn't go like too crazy on it. I think a lot of it gets just covered up anyway, so I had like enough to show that I had done something. I know that sounds like a very lazy answer, but for my personal stuff, yeah, it was just enough to show that it was painted. And so you did the base in various layers. Still need to figure out the color for my fire. I'm sorry. Yeah, color for fire dragons. And chase that cloud. Come here, cloud. Come here. Beef gets the views up. Yep, get that kayfabe. I don't know. Badger and I keep joking that we're just gonna create beef. Maybe it's time. Now that he's internet, it's time to throw the smackdown. YouTube fame. Be a douche, make a candy bar. I'm on it. We can make our own custom Kit Kat. A Nick Cat. Hard to see, honestly, on the model itself. Yeah, I think if you've got enough to show that, you know, you painted it, you've got your shade color in there, you're probably good, honestly. Unless you were just really wanting to go fancy on it, you're probably all set. That's right, pretend I'm... I love that. I think that's the second time in like a week that that's going on. It makes me happy. Hey, Billy Phil, welcome in. I wish I didn't suck at painting. Unfortunately, the answer is to paint more. Is there anything you're working on? Or anything you're stuck on that we can help with? But it is just painting more. I know it's not the answer people like to get, but it is the answer. Do you use contrast on the blue? Do you make all the layers? I feel like Seraphon would be great for contrast. They would be really good for contrast. I went ahead and did airbrush and then just by hand for all the edge highlighting. But they would be perfect for contrast, yeah, with the skin colors, the scales. They have, I think it's a couple of the different blues are also like perfect for Seraphon colors. So yeah, I tend to do more airbrush for my stuff, but they would be very good for it. Yeah. Probably get my own monster flavor? Hell yeah. I'm trying to think what I'd even make. What monster flavor would I be? Hell yeah. A beef Kit Kat gross. Try painting models at 3D printed. And Christmas ornaments. Christmas ornaments are okay. Everything else sucks. It takes time. Part of it when you're first starting is just getting used to how the paint works. Getting used to the like muscle memory of painting. But if you put in the time, you will see. You'll improve as you go. So that is the best advice I can give. Just keep working through it. Take what you learn from a mini and keep going. It is literally just the time you're putting in. Yep. And don't be afraid to try new things. Nikki, get going. Hey, suspicious fish. Welcome in. How are you? Painting more does make you better at painting. Even when you get good at painting, you still be better at painting. Yeah. I think that's the thing to keep in mind is even like the people doing box art and stuff, they still do touch-ups. They still redo some of the stuff that they do. It's all about trusting the process, trying new things, and having fun with it. Don't forget, it's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. So pick out those colors and models you want to work on and just go for it. Welcome in, suspicious fish. Is there anything you're working on? What projects have we got? For anyone coming in, hello, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. I also love Kingdom Death, Malifaux kind of pieces like that. If you'd like to see some of the stuff I've been working on, there are my socials. Instagram's probably the easiest way to see what else we've been working on. We are working on Kroxigors for my personal Kroxigor army. Seraphon army today. So these will be joining the rest of my lizards. But if you have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer what I can. If I can't, we've got chat. So between all of us, we should be able to answer your question. Just let us know. Painting my son's cozy... Oh, but not... I'm sorry, not turning out well. The other thing I will say is we have our Discord, which is kind of our home away from home. But if you would like to share what you're working on, ask any questions, get any, you just need a second set of eyes on something, because sometimes that's what you need. Feel free to come join. That's where we do, we talk about hobby, so reveals and things. I do stream updates, but you can share what you're working on. We also do some painting challenges over the month. So right now, a lot of us are doing our December challenge, which is a monster or a vehicle. So if you're looking for somewhere to come hobby, maybe do some challenges and things. That's kind of our home away from home, but feel free to come join us there. Sometimes seeing a picture of what you're working on can help too for feedback and what to do next, all that. More black paint. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I know, especially here before holidays. Thanks for coming to spend some time with us. I really appreciate it. I am about to go on my Christmas vacation, so we're going to stream over on YouTube tomorrow, and then I am out for Christmas. So next week I'll be just in the Discord, not on stream. But then we'll come back with the new year and new projects. I'm going to ask again, does anyone have any New Year's, like, hobby resolution, goals, anything like that? I told chat mine is more personal projects this year. This dog and leaves. No eat, only crunch. She was crunching away when you were streaming last night. I'm gonna come wrestle him away from her. Okay, I'll have to get that when that dries, but let's move on to our last boy. Tuvon, thank you so much for that sub for 13 months of support. How are you today? And let's get you an ornament. Let's do Happy Holiday. I haven't done that one yet. Hey Lenny, welcome in. Finishing my first 1,000 points army. Let's go. Do you have a plan for it? Was my question. For the challenges, if you guys want to get ready for January, I think we're going to do characters. So if you want to pick out a character for January, don't start it just yet. But I think that's going to be our January challenge for those planning ahead here. 19:30. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll put you up on our Christmas tree here after stream. Thank you, thank you. Target's mostly based on the painting schedule. Yeah, Sly's had that goal, which is awesome. So just continuing that. Great way to go. All right, we're going to work on, again, just the app. I have a couple cities characters in the pipeline. Could do the Pontifex for Jan. Yeah, we do. We're bringing back, if you guys remember, we used to do something called the Backlog Challenge, where we would kind of pick a theme and everyone would pick a mini and we paint for the month. We're kind of bringing that back, but we're just calling it like the monthly challenge. So if you guys would like to join us, if you want that little extra motivation to get something done, I think we're going to do characters. So that's a good way to start the year, I think. Something a little smaller to ease in. I would imagine would fit with everyone's hobby goals. It's dog. I just started my odd dog yesterday. Yeah, just strip it. Redo it. I am sure you've got another character. I'm sure. Or if you need to skip a month, you can skip a month. Hey, Z-Decker, welcome in. How are you? See if the folks want to do the daily 5-minute challenge for January as well. Yeah, that would be a great way to hop in. Make sure to get goals started off right. The goal of the month. Yes, absolutely. I have to brand it somehow. I have to brand it somehow. Let's see, I'm hoping to finish my Imperial Ogre army sometime next year. At least enough that it could be played. That'd be what? 1,000 points you'd be aiming for? Or I feel like 1,000, 1,500 points is always that good. Like, you feel like you've got some of the bigger stuff. And swap out stuff if you need to. Working on the Canoptic Court. I have plenty of new characters to choose from. Nice. Yeah, you're perfect then. Whichever one you'd like to throw in, but that'll be in January. I feel I need to get a new... I need to put a thread up, but we still have the mini exchange where people are posting minis as they arrive. So I don't know that I can put it up just yet. You want to start looking at miniatures. I think that's the plan. And then we'll do all that when we get back from holiday. But be thinking. Salamander, it's lizards. We got lizards. How are you? Let me show you. This boy is done. So we went with Fur Alligator, the Pokemon. And we are finishing up the squad today. I've got basing to do after stream, but the painting, at least we will get done today. What are you up to, Salamander? How have you been? Very nice, thank you. Thank you, thank you. They've been a ton of fun, and I'm excited because I have another squad of them to go. Which I think I'm going to pick a different Pokemon, but I'm excited to paint them. They've just been too much fun. I'm sorry if anyone's sick of them, but they bring me joy. I like my silly projects. Hey Dark Lord, welcome in. How are you? Thank you, thank you. Is there anything you're working on? Probably can't commit to the 5-minute challenge till after the basement is done. Whatever you need to do. But it is going to be available for anyone who wants to do it. Alright, I think let's go ahead and get at least a base coat on his little temple thing. I think I'm going to go with Xandri Dust. I'm entirely certain on the system even. Oh, okay. The could be played as pretty theoretical. Whatever it turns out to be standard size for Old World. Gotcha. Where is it? Dust. I have a lot of this instead. Maybe that's okay. Alright, Talon Zand it is. Which is probably better anyway to start with. Joy is great, right? I think having those projects that are just fun. Very important. I'm gonna go adult. Just want to stop by and say hi. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the support. Hope the rest of your day goes well here. We'll see you later. Hope adulting goes well. I have a dream of making the same beautiful shapes, so it became interesting to 3D. I need to add a Totodile to my plushie collection. Yes. Yes. Agree. Here to enable. Go get plushie. Oh, Norman says family drama mostly avoided. Good. Gave them a gift of an olive branch sausage, which forced them to be friendly instead of toxic AF. Ah, yes. The peaceful sausage offering. Well, good. I'm glad it worked. Whatever it takes, right? You don't make joy and I have to do stressful stuff. You guys give me joy. Thanks so much for coming to hang out, Decker. I'm sorry you got stressful stuff coming up, but hopefully it goes well. Reminder for all of chat with holidays and family time. Make sure to take care of yourselves. You need to take some time to yourself. Make sure to do that. Get it out, Runan. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. I finally give them a mouth full of peanut butter, keeps them quiet for a while. Scott's just treating family like a dog. We just give him a toy. Whatever it takes, you know? Whatever it takes. Realizing now that we actually just got your parents' toys, so... It works with kids. Give them a toy. They're good for a bit. It's actually what we did, so... I can't say what, though. Sometimes. Sometimes Papa Sullivan is sneaky. I can't say what it is, but... Crikey! Majestus, welcome in. How are you? Look at these Crocs. Look at them. What you up to today? We're almost done with them, which I'm very, very excited about. We'll get some basing here after stream and after Atlas is finished. Very excited. Working. Ooh, new models coming in today. What you got coming? All right, he's actually got some little leaves back here too that I'll just go ahead and start before we swap over to our hunters. Blood Shaman and a Conan-like Barbarian. Very nice. A spray bottle of water can get them behaving. There you go. Get the rolled up newspaper before you go. Those sounds like fun projects. Majestic. A new model day is a good day. Doom King Tristan, hello. How are you? We're working on lizards. What you up to? How's painting going? It's going well. I'm trying to clear the desk here before a holiday time off. Very happy with how these little guys are coming along. Big guys. Big lizards. It might actually work in this case, not gonna lie. We have several methods. Dealing with toxic family. Water bottle method, a good one. Working. Basing between tickets, there you go. Working and then working, I see. How much basing do we have to do? Got like a unit we're working on? We got what we got. Alright, all this will need dry. We also have the one that keeps popping off the base has a rock with the frog. I guess we'll go ahead and get him. What color should our little frog be? I feel like frog also needs to be a Pokemon, right? We need something that'll stand out from the base. I'm looking for bright colors. We need something. Waiting for our luminaries to come in. Got them out 8 30-pound, 120 fixtures. Easy peasy. Looks so good with an army of greedy little bugs and birds. Mostly the old tomb swarms. Oh, I'm sorry. The new Tomb King model, gotcha. Okay, wasn't sure what we were talking about. Dangerous, see a broken glue point. Yeah, I didn't want to glue him to the rock just yet, so he was only lightly tacked here. And he kept popping off for me, so it's fine. Once we're ready to actually glue him down, then I'll go nuts with the glue. For now, I just left him off since we have to base anyway, because I'm probably going to pop the other ones off as well. For basing. Just easier to get their little feet off the base. And Trexin, got a jet. See you later. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll see you later. Hope everything goes well. Bye-byes for now. I'm actually going to wait on the frog because I have to go to dry brush this rock anyway. So it's at least drying. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call these boys done, other than the little basing bit. So I think we're good. I think we're good with our fur alligator Kroxigors. Hooray! And I'll get the basing finished up as they dry and as basing material goes down. Which means time to finish these guys. So these are our Raptadon Hunters. They do have little skinks that ride on top of them. I was trying to match them up before stream, but some of them are kind of a weird fit, so I will do that later. But for now, let's go ahead and finish painting the little skinks. Because we've got feathers to finish, we got more of the jade to do, more of their little scales and stuff. So we've got plenty to work on until they're ready. Hey, Katega, welcome in. They look super good. Thank you so much. How are you? What Pokemon? These are Chocobos from Final Fantasy. Favorite contrasty colors? They're my favorite projects. And I don't get to do enough of it with Warhammer. I don't get to do enough of it. So we're going all in on the lizards. We're fully embracing the bright colors, the Pokemon chaos. I need more of it on the table. But yeah, we Chocobos. Team Neon. Let's go, Norman. Team Neon. 10 was a nice love story. Yeah, I need to replay it. It's been a while since I've played it. My brother and I played it a whole bunch growing up. And I haven't really been back since. And I need to. I need to. Our local league is painting his son's orc's armor yellow. He painted Stompa. After we mocked it for being Pikachu, he gave it a tail, a black stripe, and red cheeks. Yes! Amazing. See, I think you'll have some more fun models joining yours. We'll have Team Neon, Team Pikachu. When people just kind of embrace the fun of it, you know? It doesn't all have to be grim and dark. You can have some fun colors. You don't have to be red and black army number 1,000,004. Obviously, you like it, go for it, but like, I don't know, you can mix it up. It doesn't have to be. The fact that kids playing Stomp on 1K alone, yeah. Because how many points is that? How many points is Stomp? I know it's a lot, but I don't actually know the amount. 850, okay. It's got like that in a character. Red and black are a cool color combo. Third only to black and blue, and black and purple. It is the nice color. I don't mean to say that it's not. It's just, there's a lot of that, you know? Don't be afraid to go crazy with the colors. They're your toys, paint them how you want to paint them. That's what I'm trying to say. But maybe worded poorly. Paint them how you want to paint them. Surprisingly did really good against the Custodes. It out-elited them. Oh my god. What a strategy. Usually people go for like, yeah, I'll just take a horde. And I'll have just way more models than them. Nope. I am more elite than you. That's great. To be fair, I don't know that a lot of people take things to deal with the Stompa at 1,000 points. Like, I don't think I'd have anything really prepped. I would be thinking more kind of the mid-size stuff. I don't know that I'd have anything. I wouldn't be taking a lot of things for tanks. But the lore, I know, noob. Throw it out the window. Hey, Teak, welcome in. What color did we use for the Raptors? That is magenta. That is Vallejo Magenta. I actually have, there's a YouTube short for the whole process, if you like this. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that again in my chat here. That is in my shorts if you want the full workup. How are you today? But yeah, starting out with magenta. Hey, Mizzy-tastic, welcome in. I'm a sucker for the saturated 90s schemes GW used to do. Yes! I love how it looks on the modern detailed models. It's really fun when people give it, like, the updated, like, the new style, but, like, some of the old minis, or vice versa. It's a lot of fun. How are you? Welcome in. Is there anything you're working on? Hey, Roger Wilco. My brother got a bunch of these after seeing, your paint scheme. He's gonna fill 2 units of 14 of these guys. He also says he loves the yellow. That is so many. That's so cool, though. Welcome in. I'm glad you like them. Basically, due to taking 2 more orc characters, those can jump around objectives and stomp us stomps. That's the game plan. They hop around, we stomp. I like it. It's a good plan. Good plan. It's a 15. Oh no, you're good. That's pretty. That's a lot of little guys. How fun though. Plenty of attacks the top of the Stampa. It's pretty trash weapon profiles. Oh, so it can't go through them, especially if you add some revivals to the mix. It's been some time since I looked at the lore seriously, but last I looked, they went to some effort to ensure all armies could have all sorts of paint schemes. Did that change in the meantime? Oh no, you can. Yeah. So it used to be for like tournaments and stuff. Like it had to kind of match. Now, as long as you kind of say what book you're using, so what rules will be used for it, and you stick to that, obviously, so your opponent knows what rules to kind of encounter. Now you're all set. So you can kind of paint however you want to paint. Obviously, if you like the lore, you can rock that. If you want to do your own thing, you can do that too. So practicing brush skills on some cheapo army men, because I'm too anxious to work on minis I care about. It's a good way to do it. Especially if, yeah, trying to get the muscle memory, maybe figuring out new paints. That's a great way to do it. Well, if you have any questions, if there's anything you see me doing, colors I'm using, let me know. I will do my best to answer. If I don't have an answer, we can ask chat. Welcome on in. The kid yelling "wog" across the store does get old fast. Yeah. Yeah, every GT or a big convention. Yeah. It do. Hard when they're excited though. I guess I'm gonna run around like Blood Angels if you are using the Blood Angel rules. You can't, in the middle of the game, say they're now Ultramarines. But if you want to use the Blood Angel rules. I mean, it all comes down to just points anyway. As long as you're consistent. Doesn't really matter anything. I think Sling would ban me if I did that. Maybe. One way to find out. One way to find out. All right. Oh, gosh. Every time I say that, I goof something up. There we go. While that dries, I'm going to do that same like black wash we did on the other, on the Kroxigors. On our Jade. I did a blue wash, but it's not strong enough for what we're doing. I'll throw a little black in here. We'll clean it up just like we did for the Kroxigors a little bit later. Little Riders, yes, our skinks. Listen carefully in Warhammer class, they are indeed, yep. So I've got 5 of these little guys that we need to get together. Hey, Blonde Cat, welcome in. My guys are Ultramarines mechanically. My chapter has ties to 2 legions, so I run both their units. What you up to today, Blonde Cow? I might take a small break before we dive in here. Ugh. I really don't enjoy. I think the skinks are the one thing I don't enjoy painting with the Seraphon. They're just very little, and I'm trying to keep them really basic, so I'm not going like crazy on colors. I don't know. They're probably my least favorite bit to paint. But they need to get painted, so let's just do it today. They're just not as fun as the big buff lizard or the cavalry stuff. Hey, Regis Matt, welcome back in. Oh, a Gyarados. How do we make a Gyarados? I'm gonna think about that. How are you today? Welcome in. The problem I have with some of the Pokemon is they all have very similar color schemes. It's a lot of blue, cream, orange. think that's the difficult part, trying to mix it up a little bit here. They all have very similar colors. Magikarp. Just splash our way across the table. Super effective. Alright, we're just gonna do a quick kind of targeted dry brush on all these scales. I don't want to spend a lot of time on them, if I'm honest. A quick little... Sitting around hoping work does not call me early to do carts. I am exhausted. I'm sorry. I hope you get a break from here. You like Wigglytuff? He was your main Pokemon in blue? Chat, what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Jolteon. I love Jolteon in the original, and he's just been my boy since. No surprise, but I also love little Vulpix. Too cute. Umbreon? I wonder if we get the whole evolutions in here. That's Pikachu, says Scott. Derpgar, little derpy Gengar. He's pretty adorable. Totodile, Bulbasaur, Laguerre, welcome in. How are you? Bulbasaur. I'm just gonna do all the anime voices for you guys as we go. Raichu, followed by Mimikyu and Gyarados. Alolan, there we go. I'm like, Alan Raichu. Thinking of a detective Pokemon, or a Pikachu situation there. Pidgeot? Aerodactyl? I love his big dumb face. It's funny you say that, Bonka. I was thinking Aerodactyl for these guys. So we may have some Aerodactyl here. I have a few of them to paint up. The face isn't quite the same, but they're still a little derpy. I like it. We're doing the Poke-Rap, yeah! Zubat. Well, Zubat. Oh, you think, oh. Actually, noob, I have the other flying ones that can drop, like, they do, like, strafing runs. I wonder if those should be some Zubat. Or maybe they're a better, Aerodactyl. I'll have to look. Now you guys got me thinking. Got me thinking. Aerodactyl has to make it in for sure. If Zubat makes sense. Delphox. I think I know that. Thinking. The hard part as I'm getting back to Pokemon here is I've skipped a few gens. So like I would play a game and then skip a gen or two, and then I'd play the next game and then I'd skip one or two. So I actually had to look up for Alligator because I didn't play Gen 2 actually. Somehow skipped that. Remember the episode with the giant tribal Jigglypuff with the dark throaty voice? I don't think so. I don't think I remember that. We did start to do a rewatch of Pokemon a while back, and that was a lot of fun. It was just some real nice, cozy nostalgia for a bit. Gen 2 is probably the best, along with 1 and 3. I probably should go back at some point. I've got my little emulator, because my 3DS is, well, I don't think you can get anything else for it now. At least online, you'd have to go get cartridges. I should go back at some point. When I've got the itch for a Pokemon game, yeah, I go back. Then again, Gen 4 had the Goth Lady. We're ranking gens here, Norman's head. We need to get angled sunglasses to do a bunch of Squirtle Gang Kroxigors. Hell yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for a Squirtle squad. Jeez. I can speak. I forgot his little helmets. Let's get that real quick. I like the short anime that came out later. Covered the Gen 1 games. Oh, it was neat. I don't think I know that one. I only know Gen 1 and Gen 2. I was a Gen 1 kiddo. And then, yeah, I was kind of in and out as I got older. I think my brother has played all of them or almost all of them, but I was a little bit older and I missed some of them. Question for y'all. If any of you read the Reacher books, I have not. The chat. C. Decker is wondering. I have a pair. Oh, I do have the glasses from the Flower Night. Oh, did I keep those? That would be really cute if I still have them. Don't know if I kept it, though. Didn't know if I could be bothered keeping those tiny, tiny glasses. Hey, NetGM, welcome in. The Sun and Moon gen was a lot of fun. Adding variants of totally new Pokemon to school in my book. I did play Sun and Moon. That was fun. But yeah, a really fun way to kind of mix it up without adding even more. How are you today? Welcome in. That's the hard part with these like really long-running series. It's trying to keep it fresh, but still enough for those who have been playing since the first ones, right? I feel like Nintendo does a pretty good job. Obviously, it's not Nintendo specifically working on Pokemon, but the work that they do for like Mario and Zelda and all that is pretty nuts. Keep those long-running series going. Let's see, currently experimenting more with the Alpha Legion. Blue speed paint over silver is pretty good so far. I love that the speed paint over the metallics is a good way to do those. Because I had a Thousand Suns commission where I had to use the old Tamiya clear paint. And that stuff is crazy toxic, and I hated using it. And I hated painting over it. I'm really glad that there's another option for that now. With the speed paints. Because I never want to use that Tamiya stuff again. It was awful. Let's see, I'm also doing Alpha Legion right now, says NetJam. Using all metallic paints, though. Damage Carbine, welcome in. Aaron Dollar, welcome in. How are we doing today? We are trying to finish up some Seraphon projects today. So we have finished the Kroxigors. They are off to the side. They just need basing. Now I'm trying to get these very tiny skinks for our Raptadon Hunters. So that's the plan for the rest of the stream here. How are you? You're well, Carbine. Good. Glad to hear that. Good to see you today. I've only played one Pokemon game, Alpha Sapphire. My tactic of Mega Evolved Swampert allowed me to defeat God. That is also usually my approach, is you get one of your starters, or something you get early, and then you just max it to heck. And it just stomps everything. You don't need to. I feel like it works for most of the game. There's usually one gym that's a little tougher. That's like the counter to whatever one you've picked. Otherwise, yeah, you can kind of just stomp through the games, for the most part. Seeing the Gold. Do you ever use the Vallejo Liquid Metallics or Green Stuff World powders? Are the Liquid Metallics the alcohol-based one? I tend to stick to acrylics just for ease, because I hop between so many commission projects. So switching materials and solvents and chemicals I don't tend to like to do. So if those are the alcohol-based ones, I have not. Let's see, Carmen says, big windstorm. We managed to keep power. The schools are closed, so I'm watching the kids. Oops, you're good. I imagine that was you addressing the kids as you were talking. Work done. Graveguard, I choose you, says Sly. Making Pokemon choices here. Let's go, Sly. Let's get them done. Glad work is done for the day. We're one day closer, Sly. One day closer. Okay. Next, okay. Small break. Get up here. The Terrates need more tuned approaches. I know they were... Since I've played, they've done some more patches and things, so I don't know what, like, the current state is like, but... It is fun to hop in. I could never remember what beats what, so I just went, Giant Pokefist beats all. If I just get stupid strong, it doesn't matter. I had a friend back in my hometown as a child. I met him again after like 15 years after moving away. He showed me his Pokemon Red, having all 151 on level 100. That's amazing. My brother is the type that would do that. He would also do the, like, is it the Nuzlocke challenges? Where you have, like, the different rules for, like, you have to catch the Pokemon you run in, like, the first one you run into. If they, like, faint, then you have to, like, get rid of them. Things like that. Basically hardcore mode for Pokemon. He would do those. My brother is the type who will replay the game like 50 times rather than try a new game. So it was a lot of Pokemon, a lot of Zelda. A lot of challenges. He and I are like gaming opposites. It's really funny. Even though we grew up playing like all these games together, we are now gaming opposites. Hey, Exotic Panda, welcome on in. How are you today? We are working on some little skink riders for my Raptadon Hunters. And talking Pokemon as you come in. How are you? One day closer, that's been the mantra. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. Gold. Do we have any more gold? Last boy. Man, if we get these guys finished today too, I'm gonna be so pumped. Problem with Nuzlocke was that keeping one Pokemon hardcore leveling was very worth in easy mode. The real challenge is avoiding grinding while doing randomized. There's just so many different ones you can do too, like different rules. Oops. Remember Strippin playing that and banning 300 plus people in an evening from his chat. Each Pokemon was named for a person. If they died, the person got banned, including Dodger. Oh, amazing. Sorry, hun. Blam. You know, that could be fun. Jack gets a little, you know, a little uppity on us. We do Nuzlocke. Yeah, rip in peace. Can't believe we killed Dodger. Well, that's amazing. Well, first Bamble, they'd be probably some of our first Pokemon. I always put the mods first. So, sorry, mods. They're always first in shenanigans. So probably. Not on purpose, but probably. Oh, okay. These guys are tedious compared to our big cracker boys. Let's just put them back on. I mean, they can ride Dons, right? They're just more fun to paint than the little skinks. Totally word. Termican's always well behaved? I think Termican would do well until I don't know a matchup, and then I can't promise anything for anyone. And that might be your time to go. Turns out having a stream and banning your mods is not a good combo. Imagine. Imagine. Alright, let's get back to our banner boy here for a bit. Yeah, these are definitely tedious. But you know, we don't have a whole lot, and I don't want to go crazy on them, so we're just gonna knock it out. Just Foy Coco everything. I still love that his, like, little roar just sounded like a semi-truck. And then I'm just deleting things. Or, oh, what is his evolved form? I'm just, and then things died. Or is he the evolved form? Sorry, what's the little one? I'm getting the evolution names goofed up in my head. Whatever the most evolved one. Yeah, it's just, and then things died. That's my favorite thing. My Gogo's the, yeah, he's the little derpy guy. What was the, what's the actual evolved form? It's my favorite. Skeledirge, there we go. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, his roar, if you guys want to hear what I'm talking about. I mean, mine's pretty close to perfect, but it was just a truck horn and then smash. It was a little burp friend, yeah, a little fire burp. Yep. I actually never finished that game. I should go back. I got sucked into Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I never finished Pokemon game. Should do that. I only had like a couple gyms left. I think I had also run into like the one gym I couldn't just face tank with with Skeletor. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna play Fire Emblem. And then I never came back. What gold are you using? Yep, so I've got Retributor as the base. I actually have a video for the whole workup if you'd like to check it out. It's over on my YouTube. Exclamation gold. But I use Retributor's kind of my go-to. It works really, really well. It covers nicely. It shades down nicely, highlights up nicely. Speaking of YouTube, for anyone coming in, we do have a new YouTube video up today. It is for the miniature exchange. So if you guys participated, your work is in the showcase. Or if you didn't and you want to see all the minis that were completed, that's up now on YouTube. Go check it out. That's kind of our last video here before holidays. Then we come back with new projects with the new year. I'm pretty excited for. Actually, maybe like some of our customers at work just call and say, I think this bill is too much. I refuse to pay it, and just expect that to work for me. I always wonder that when you like see someone get away with something, you're just like, I can do that? Like, should I try that? It's just like, where do they get the audacity to like even think to try that is what I don't understand. How do you have that as your thought process? It's so strange to me. I'm just not gonna pay it. What? you can't do that. Alright, got some silver to touch up from earlier. It's basically what the cable company requires you to do. Yeah, kind of, if you want to get the newest deal or whatever. What did I miss? It's just Ravenlord's comment right above the other. That's all. Why is it mine? What the heck? I thought Bot Lady was going to talk. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. There it is. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was confused. Wait, so mine, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I just didn't want to cut off Bot Lady. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Now I'm confused. Hold on. You rather learn comment. Yeah, it's from that. Thank you so much, Wasted Mind. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Out of nowhere, too. It scared me. I'm scared. This is one just called and try that. My boss was like, you've used us for repairs twice in the last 3 years. Either you pay, we send a technician down to remove the parts we installed. Let's go. Let's go. So wait, they hadn't paid for the previous ones? Like we just keeping a really weird tab going? I want to start a company that calls the cable company for you and threatens to cancel your service so you don't have to do it. I'll do it. I will call. My story from that was the last time I got really upset at AT&T. I hate AT&T with a passion. So I called fully ready to like go off on someone. And then they put like the sweetest, and you can hear in her voice, elderly lady on the phone. And she's who I have to talk to, and I couldn't do it. I froze up. I couldn't be mean to the very sweet lady on the phone. And now I'm angry at them for that, for doing that, for putting the sweet lady on the phone. I'm sure is exactly why she's there, but next time. I'm happy all my cables managed by my strat, and I have to call them myself. What would happen in the cable company would introduce an auto argue fee where you pay $5 once a year to get into the intro rate again? It's like, why do I have to argue at all? Why do we have to do this whole like song and dance? The weirdest thing to me. Well played, 18. Right, Sly? I'm angry about it. Angry about it. Next time. When did a repair replace battery cables, fix chewed wires? Back in November. The customer thinks the $1,200 bill is too much, despite being 5 hours later plus parts. Wouldn't they have had to agree to that before you did it? That's where I'm confused. Because, like, I have to okay the things that happen to my car. I feel like they would have already agreed to that. Terry, welcome in. How are you? Routine, welcome in. How are you? We are working on some Seraphon today. Trying to get my Raptadon Hunters all finished up now. We finished up some Kroxigors a little bit ago, so here is what we've already finished. I guess I can put them over here. But yeah, just trying to get more of my army together here before holiday break. Thank you so much. Is there anything you're working on? Do you have any projects on the table? Terry, did you get Angron all built? We're gonna have the oomph to paint somewhere, I feel that. Got a whip in the channel. Angron's coming along nicely. Let's go. Glad to hear that. Angron's such a sick kit. I got into my email yesterday, and I think I have 3 different requests for that World Leaders box, and I'm gonna have to decide how that works. I think there's a real market for a service where people conference calls in and fights the rep for you. I feel like I have heard of that for something. For people with, like, extreme phone anxiety, you can actually have them call and, like, cancel a doctor's appointment or something. I don't know how you would get to that, but I do think I've actually heard of that. So not specifically for the cable company, but for things like canceling appointments and things. It also go ahead and didn't require an estimate beforehand. So there's no, it'll be this much upfront. Well, sounds like they need to pay it then. If they agreed to it. You said you didn't need an estimate, then it sounds like you gotta pay it. Butts. Maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself. Oh. I still think it's crazy how much, just with like the streaming services and stuff, are basically going back to cable anyway. So it's just like, this whole thing's just a mess. It's just all a mess. Alright, we need our Jade again. My job, I have to be on the phone like all day. As long as I can say my company's name, I'm confident. If I have to phone in private, I'm always scared. I used to be a recruiter, actually, and I had to be on the phone. But I would only do it when I was ready. So, like, I would be the one to call when I was ready for a phone call. And that's how I made it work for me. If they were calling and I wasn't ready, I can wait a minute. Let me get all my stuff pulled up, then I'll call you back. Alright, we're going to smooth out the jade just like we did for the Kroxigors. I'm just coming back. Since we did have to add that black, adding a mid-tone back in. Alright. Sly, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, Sly, for those bits. I appreciate that. Oh. Bot, you good? Thank you. Wasted mine and Sly for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you, everyone, for the support, for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. Maureen says, I think it depends on who has the advantage. I want something, I'm shy. Something else wants something, I'm brave. The answer to phone anxiety is imagine yourself, that they want something from you. It's true. Your reader think and see Twitch's messages. Yeah, that's so the one I'm using is actually the Twitch alerts. So I guess they're going to be integrating more of that into the actual like first party Twitch alerts, which is kind of neat. They've been doing a lot of stuff that normally we would use third party things for and kind of integrating it in. So it's kind of cool to see what Twitch has been cooking up. That's my mouth. I should go back to the days when my phone was turned off 75% of the time while I was at work. If anyone needed to call me, it's only when I wasn't working. They're swamp or something in full battle rattle. Yeah, the amount of times I actually get calls now is nothing. Which is nice. I'm glad I don't have to do much on the phone. It's all either here on stream or some email. That's about it. And I'd like to keep it that way. Alright, there's that. We'll keep just rocking the gold, I guess. Keep rocking the gold. I need more gold. Look at this. We get comfy and then we get more gold. Okay. I'm losing steam on the skinks, but I know I can't stop. Stop, I won't finish them. So we're gonna keep cruising. Need to figure out. They've got the like, I don't know what they're called for arrows. The little flappy flaps. I figure what color those should be. Kind of thinking maybe red. We don't have red on the model though. Because they're not quite the feathers. I don't want to do that. Maybe we rock the turquoise on them. Finish the skinks look more like axolotls, so you could have axolotls, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that. That would be pretty cute. And yeah, work into the theme and everything. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see, Linus has finally finished building the Orc Vanguard. Now to clean up. Let's go. Well done. I don't want to do this, chat. KT, welcome in. How are you? Oh, some lovely skinks. Thank you so much. How are you today? They are not as fun to paint as the Kroxigors. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I want to paint these again. I don't want to paint these. Keep going. Thank you, Sly, for doing it. I just don't want to. I'm just throwing a temper tantrum. Don't mind me, chat. It looks amazing. Thank you, KTM. I appreciate that. How are you today? I'm even losing the ability to talk. That's how much I don't want to work on the skinks. I can't even talk anymore. We do need to wash his little helmets that we did earlier. Look at that. I'm gonna leave that one in auto mod. Termagant. It's okay-ish. Been super busy. Feels like that time of year. Yeah. I hope all is good, busy. Hope doing well. Okay, so for the skinks, since we're just trying to push on through here, we've got their little crowns to finish. We've got the gold highlights to finish. And yeah, we've got to figure out how to match them up. I might just have to go by picture. That's the only other thing I can think of. Trying to match them up that way. I'm hoping since we did them separate that like all their arms and everything are still in a good spot and I can get them matched up. If I've goofed up their arms, then well, I'll have to fix that later. I kind of feel like there are only like one position for them, so we'll see. He's been going, I guess. Haven't really had the energy to paint lately, so there's that. Gotcha. I think it's hard if you're already, yeah, working really hard on something else. Getting a break from the, You're good, Turrican. All good. I've, Automod caught the word skink with a different vowel. I've accidentally said it when I'm talking too fast, too, so... I try to slow down when I say it. The riders. I did them as sub-assemblies and really struggled. No, Sly. Yeah, I was saying I tried to match them up before stream, and like 2 of them fit where it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure this is the right one. The other ones, not so much. So that'll be my adventure here after stream, is to get them all lined up. I'm tempted to just cut off the reins, or if I can get them to fit, and just chop that off and just not even worry about it. If I can't get them to fit. Because they're just mine, so I'm not too worried about it. I just need them on. I need them done. But yeah, I wonder if I should do the next batch, just go ahead and build them all together. Because I have the other set of 5. But I think I have to build as the Chargers, because they were in the army box. I don't think I get the choice for the second. Hey, Rain Makes Things, welcome in. Babyzilla. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. We've got these little guys. We'll go on these guys. As soon as I figure out which one needs to go on which. And then we are also working on some Kroxigors today. So that's what I've got. How are you? What you up to? Here's our... He is painted like Feraligatr, the Pokemon. But I've got 3 of them that we finished earlier. This army has just been so much fun to work on. I love them. It's gonna be weird, I think, for a new Age of Sigmar. They might be my main army instead of Skaven for the first time, like, ever. I may lizard it up here for a while. I still love my Skaven, but I'm having a lot of fun with these right now. Unless I have to paint more skinks, and then I'm back to the game. Oxycroak. Let me see how different the colors are. Because I think, let me look up the one. This is the one I was thinking for the other, potentially. This boy. For the other set of Kroxigor, just very different. Because then there's also... Oop. This. What was the one you said? Toxicroak. Yeah, because it's that blue again. All of them are the blue. Nidoking, though, that's an interesting one. Yeah, that's a good shout. Trying to mix them up and get some different color schemes, but like so many of them are all the blue with the cream belly. We're trying to find some different ones to pull in. But no, those are good shouts. Thank you. Inferior. Let me look it up. Don't know it off the top of my head. I feel like I should know that one. This absolute unit. Yeah, I'll have to think about it here. I've got Aerodactyl from earlier to figure out. Snorlax, also blue and white. We do have our little, we'll have Kecleon for our chameleons, so that's an easy one. Don't have to think about that one. And a different green, so that's good. Dudley, uh-oh, and the neighbor's cats are fighting? Good luck. Everyone's okay. It's a new dragon fighting with gold and gray. I'll have to look. But yeah, we've got... I think it's the Pterodon Riders, the older flying ones. I have those to paint. I have the chameleons. I have another set of these. I think I'll probably just keep the same, because I do like the yellow. Just have a ton of yellow. Plus it ties in with like the yellow feathers we're doing, so I'll probably just keep them the chocobos. Even though there are different colored chocobos. But yeah, if there's anything else, we'll have to figure it out. Pokemon are all blue and green, right? I don't think I realized how many once we started like lifting some off. It's like, oh gosh, it's the same scheme. Some are slightly more green, some are more the true blue, but like there's a lot of them that are that teal and cream. Yeah. I did not realize till we started naming some of them off. They definitely keep within a certain scheme. Right, other side. Almost done with the gold. Get there. They stand up and become a primary color. All right. Two more. Then I think we're gonna pick like one more detail, and that's probably all I can do for now. I'll get lunch, regroup, and get back to these guys. Because I really want to make sure I get Atlas done today. And then these guys can get finished up. Atlas more important today, so. Seraphon not as based around Christmas projects. You can wait a minute. Hey, Universe, how are you? Welcome on in. We are trying to finish our little Raptadon Hunters. Finished up our Kroxigors earlier. We're getting darn close. And then apparently I have a nightmare ahead of me trying to match these up to the mounts. Oh well. Just got home. I hope you get to rest the rest of the day then. Suspects are in custody. Okay, everyone okay? I don't know how nasty kitty fights get. Hope everyone okay. Long friggin' day, I'm sorry. Yeah, hopefully you get to relax here. I think let's go ahead and do the turquoise on the bows. Or the arrows. Whatever these are. Whatever that is, let's make it turquoise. I need to grab it off my shelf. Hey Murdoch, welcome in. Love me some dino people. You're in the right place. How are ya? I'll show you my dino people. We started with our Kroxigors, which I love this kit, and I'm excited I have 3 more to paint because they were so much fun. We started with those, got those finished. And now we've got our little lizard people that will fit on these. So eventually, these will sit up here. Well, that's what I got. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? My lead belcher metal paint has split into a weird globby bit, an extra liquidy bit that won't cover. Does anyone have tips or tricks? It is, unfortunately, shaking the crud out of them. Or if you have another way to mix them. So I use the Vortex mixer for mine. You can also... Badger has a little... It's like an immersion blender almost type of deal. But you can actually put the paint stirrer into the pot and mix it that way. But yeah, unfortunately you're stuck shaking the crud out of it in one way or another. So I like having the little paint mixer just because I've got so many paints. Coffee stirrer, yeah, it's almost like a milk frother. Is that the same size? I'm trying to think of my little frother. But yeah, Wasted Mind is right. It's similar to like a little milk frother. Don't froth your paint. Yeah, don't actually froth it, but it's like a little mixer. I think there's a little fur both. Normal village cats. Oh gosh. The scales are fantastic. Thank you so much. And yeah, you can also add like a little agitator to it. So adding the little beads or the little something there to mix it up. The only thing with that is make sure what you add is not going to mix up or mess up the paint. So a lot of people use the glass beads because sometimes the metal can actually affect the paint. But yeah, adding the little agitators can also be good because it helps to mix it as well. 2 meetings a day. I'm going to maybe address something of my project. Both removed or canceled within 10 minutes of start time. How else do I request a Nagaroth Knight foam topper? I'll save that for your project, so don't worry. But yeah, it's essentially like the little milk frother. But I know Badger has one. I don't know if the other companies have similar. I think this will work. Color-wise, I think it'll be alright. Kind of the only other color we have on them, so it's gonna have to work. I'll come back and get the rest of the hero a bit later. If you don't have one, you don't have one. I understand what a vortex mixer is, but shaking sounds like something within my capabilities. The vortex mixer is actually it's what you would use in like a science lab. Actually, is what they're used for, like a medical lab. And basically, what it is it shakes it. It creates like the vortex. How do I explain what a vortex mixer is? Also accounting for languages here. But essentially it shakes the paint in a way that would help it to reincorporate, and it's much stronger than you just doing it by hand. But yeah, if you've seen like the little medical mixers, yeah, it creates the spinning as opposed to like when you're just shaking it by hand. The spinning helps it to mix more. So the actual vortex that it's creating helps to mix the paint more. But yes, if you're not in a spot to pick that up, you're at shaking the crud out of it stage. I've been for almost a year now. I've only used it once. I've saved a few paints with it, so I honestly initially would not have recommended it. But if you have a lot of paints and you're painting a lot, it may be worth looking into, especially if you've got older paints. I've definitely saved a few paints with it. Hey Marissa, welcome in. Good, glad you're doing well. We are working on some lizards today. What you got going on? Bottle shakers designed for fingernail polish work really well and are cheaper. There you go. There's another option. If you do decide you want to pick something up. 2 colors basically have different weights, so they start to mix together. Adding the agitator ball helps creating entropy in the distribution. Yeah, there's a couple different methods. Some people I know will just pop the little agitator in as soon as they buy a thing of paint too, just so they're ready for as they're working through it. Even if they don't need it right at the time. I can do a little bit more. a little bit more, and we're done. Then I say no more small lizards. Looks good. Mostly, I also use paint. I guess for what I paint, mostly acrylics. Would that be just like canvas, or what are you working on? Oh, back there. Mr. Lizard, please. I already invited you. I don't have time for you hopping out of my hand, Mr. Lizard. Lizards are on the last of my patience. On canvas, I collect all the ball-jointed dolls, and I paint them myself. That's so cool. I've seen a few people who work on those. Very nice. I have not looked into any of that, but it's a real neat little hobby. I feel like more and more people are picking up things like that to work on. How cool. Well, welcome on in. I know that you're also using acrylics, but if there's any colors or anything you see I'm doing that you like, let me know. Or any questions about Warhammer. I know it's a little bit different, but if you have any questions, let us know. Thanks for coming to check us out. Unfortunately, on that note, I think I need to head out for the day, because I need a break from these little guys. They're really close, and I'm going to promise to chat that I will work on them after lunch, but I want to get lunch. I want to finish this very creepy Santa, and then I will work on lizards. So I'm going to take a break here and... Yep, I think we're going to YouTube tomorrow, so I'm not sure what it'll be. I think if I have a Kingdom Death project ready to roll, that'll probably be what we do. But we have lizards in case we don't. So it'll be either Kingdom Death or some lizards over on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, we do have a new video up today. So we have the mini exchange showcase that went live this morning. If you guys want to check out all of the projects that were part of that, that is now live. You can go check that out. Huge thank you to everyone who did the miniature exchange with us. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out the other projects we're working on, there are my socials. And then our Discord is our home away from home. So if you want to come hang out in between streams, there is the Discord. I'm going to take a look for who is streaming, see if we can raid over. But yeah, I'll see you guys over on YouTube. But hang tight. Let me see who is on. Thank you so much for coming to spend some time with us, especially here before holidays. I really, really appreciate it. Sadie says bye as well. I love you guys, and I'll see you on YouTube tomorrow.